Hi everybody. If you didn't get to the PLD session that I did yesterday around the use of G Suite and Codap, then watching this video should allow you to investigate what's happening. Okay. Now on Google Drive, I set up a folder called Maui Dolphins with 4 documents in it. The top one is a Codap file, which we'll go to in a minute. But you can see that there's a CSV file that's got the data about these dolphins in it. There's a Word file down here which has got some information about the dolphin data. Now the students really need to read that so that they understand what the columns mean. And this is some instructions which they can also use to try and help them go through the process of using it. Now, if they double click on this Codap file, then they will open this document. Now, when you double click on it, Google Drive gives you the opportunity to go straight to the Codap app. Fairly intuitive, and it's really quite interesting to do that. The first thing they should do is to actually save this into their own file. So they can do that by going save and going into their own Google Drive. Give it their own name, that's okay. And then they can start working on it. Now, just to remind you how this works, which is quite easy really, they will be, first of all, click on here to draw a graph. They're going to choose 2 variables, an explanatory variable and a response variable. And there's the scatter graph. Okay. We want them to answer these questions over here, and we want them to do that in this Codap document. So they can do that by clicking on here and getting another text box, and they can type in their answers in here. Okay. If they go back here, just to remind you, you can recategorize the data. If you drag the island over here, you get the island 2, which is this lot, and or you can click on here, island 1. And if you click on any one point, remember it highlights these. So it's really good, intuitive, easy software for them to do some quite good things. And in here, if they want it, there's the opportunity to get a least squares line and the regression line. Okay, so I think this is really going to be quite exciting. So I want you to use that G file, Google Drive, with your classroom to set up a little activity for them to do next week. They can do it in the classroom or they can do it at home. Get them to save the Codap file, and we'll have a look at the individual ones to see how they've done. And we can give some feedback by removing this text box, because they won't need the instructions anymore, and we can give them another one here and say feedback. So it's going to be really quite exciting. Okay, cool.